Alright, so good morning, evening, afternoon. Today you find me at Ishikari Numata Station, the terminus of the Rumoi Line, a line and a train that I guarantee 99% you'll never be able to ride. And that's because in 3 months, it's gone. The Rumoi Line is located between Hokkaido's two biggest cities, Sapporo and Asahikawa. Stretching from the city of Fukagawa, in the past it used to run all the way to and across Hokkaido's western coast. However, the section between Mashike and Rumoi closed in 2016, and the section between Rumoi and Numata followed in 2023. What's left is now Japan's shortest train line that's still classified as a main line. However, even this section is now up for the chopping block, with it scheduled to close in April 2026. So while we can, we'll be exploring the area along the line before it disappears forever. For now though, we start all the way back in Sapporo, on our way up to Fukagawa. And we start at the front of Sapporo Station, same as yesterday, but unlike yesterday where we went to Yubari, the city which has lost pretty much everything, its population, its train lines, its shops. That was going east. This time we're actually going farther north within Hokkaido, and that train itself will also take about an hour. But before then, let us go fetch our tickets. Alright, so I got sent to a different line. So, Ekinet, QR code. We're going to be picking up 2 tickets today. One to the destination, which will allow us to change the line in question, and then we'll be able to then continue on after that. Lovely. Alright, so we are platform 10. Imagine maybe it's also a bit busy due to all the cancelled trains yesterday. I mean, I don't know. You'd assume they've already left, but my word, it's absolutely hectic in here. Holy moly, this train's gonna be very busy. Holy moly. Oh, look at that. I want to get a shot of the train, but I mean, it's so busy.
Cars 5 and 6 are for passengers without seat reservations. Please do not smoke in this train. To avoid causing any undue annoyance to other passengers, please refrain from engaging in loud conversations when on board the train. And wait at the door. The stop after Fukagawa is the Asahikawa terminal.
And we're out. Oh my god, that was an absolutely rammed train. I'm not sure if because it's New Year's or it's because the trains were cancelled yesterday, but my word. People standing in the middle of train carriages, that's something I'm used to in the UK, but not here, Jesus. Well, let's see the train off, I suppose. Alright, yeah, and we've arrived in the small city of Fukagawa, which has around 20,000 people. Looking online, it's usually known for skiing, as I think a lot of places in Hokkaido are, and apples, I think. Something like that. But this is not our final destination. I believe we will next be using maybe this platform? I'm not quite sure. But we'll basically be hopping on the line you will never ride. Or I'm 99% sure you'll never ride in your life. Beware of wasps. Oh boy. Surely not in this weather. Oh yeah, you see, those are the famous apples. Alright, so let's see, is there a... Yes, so what we're taking is the 12:31 to Ishikari Numata. And that is in about 15 minutes. So first let's see if we can get our tickets somewhere. Not quite sure where. 60. Alright, so we've got a ticket, but before we pop to the platform, just quickly want to take a look at the surrounding area of Fukagawa Station, just see what's going on. And it seems like not a whole lot. I think the main street's down there usually. Got a big tractor piling up all the snow, but yeah, not a whole lot. So let's make our way to the tracks, methinks. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, track 4. Oh, and there's a train back to Sapporo if I so wanted to, but I'm good. I've got a train to catch. Alright, so we're on platform 4 and we're going to Ishikari Numata Station. But one thing I'm curious about is you have a platform 6 here. I mean, they're clearing it out, but I'm just wondering what this is for. Oh, I see, so this is used for the same train line as ours, but just for one train at 6:10 p.m. i.e. not our train. So let's go downstairs and let's hopefully see our train pull in. That'd be lovely to see. So you have the timetable here. Not a lot of trains, as you can see. And that's going to limit us slightly as to when we get to Ishikari Numata Station. We're going to have to take a bus to another location I want to see. But don't you worry about that. I've planned that out already. The kids being like, it's go. Well, the kids say it's going from that way, guys, not this way. Don't think anyone is. Oh, okay, no, it is coming from this way. And here it comes. Righty, let us go on board. Oh boy, it's very busy. And we've made it on board the train, although I can't really see much out of the window. It's the only way to... We can't defog it. Oh no, that's not good. Alrighty, and we've arrived. Only after 15 minutes at the terminus of Rumoi Station. Let's take a look inside the station. So you see you've got some souvenirs. I don't think I'll have time to buy them because I've got other plans. And you have a little one-man cardboard, a little cutout. Isn't that cute? And, oh, you have one over there as well. Sorry, this is very slapdash what I'm doing right now. And you have a little woodcut train. Isn't that lovely? All right, so let's go out the station, because actually what I'm interested in, what I'm going to actually ride is outside of the station. Ah, arigatou. Ooh, and look at this. Well, first we have to be careful and come down here. And yes, welcome to Numata, a very small town, I think of around 5,000 odd people. And there's not a lot here. There was a pizza shop, which I was really curious to visit, but I'm going to have dinner elsewhere. You'll see what I talk about when I reveal my plans afterwards. But yeah, if we kind of look this way, this is like the main street right here. There's a few shops, but not a whole lot anymore. And over there, there's a place I did want to visit. It's like Ekisoba. I saw it on Instagram. There you go. But again, no time. And one thing I really want to show you here is that they have a little countdown. It's going to be mirrored on this camera, but you've got a countdown of the number of days remaining on this line, which right now, as of today, is 93. It's going to be closed, I believe, March the 31st or something like that. I'll put the date on here if I'm wrong. But yeah, one of many lines on Hokkaido that are going. We've had so many gone already, so many cool ones. I mean, just yesterday, we had a whole city which has lost 2, 3, 4 loads of train lines. It's a really sad thing in Hokkaido. It's really, really badly hit because more than any other part of Japan, it's really hard to maintain these lines. Sorry, it's not, snow went in my eye. God damn, I'm trying to have an emotional moment. But yeah, a lot of places are losing their train lines, losing a lot of lifelines, I assume, for lots of people in terms of travel. So as you can see, there's a board of things here. So Numata is also famous for these floats here for a festival. I believe there is a warehouse somewhere in the town which has some, but I think they're only open at certain points. And yeah, you can see here, you've got the line to Numata that's still working. Then you have the former train stations in those red rectangles coming all the way kind of along that way. And yeah, this is pan as well to Numata Station, Ishikari Numata Station. Now, one thing is that there should be a bus somewhere that, oh, wait, the train's leaving over there. I think I just barely caught it. Okay, that's good. But anyways, yeah, so there should be a bus from outside of the station that takes us to one of the train stations, one of the towns we already passed. And over there should be an onsen. And the reason why we're going there is because, there are so few trains here that I'd have to wait like 3 or 4 hours for the next one. So what I'm looking to do is take the bus to that onsen, if it exists, because that bus thing over there says nothing about that bus. So yeah, go there, go to that onsen, have a nice relaxing day, maybe have lunch there as well. And then from that station, take the train back to Fukagawa, where I then continue my journey to Asahikawa, where I'll be staying the night. So that's the plan. I just need to find somewhere that confirms this bus actually exists. I only saw it in a timetable online. So fingers crossed. So I found the bus stop. This should take me to the onsen, which I'm really looking forward to. It's a bit detached from the station, which is over there. The name of the bus station is called Ekimaya, which, I mean, kind of, I guess. But I mean, this town isn't awfully big anyway. So yeah, we've got about 20 minutes until the bus arrives. So I'm gonna probably charge my phone first of all, because yesterday in the Yubari video, I found out that I knew the cold drains batteries, but like, holy moly, like they just go in like a few minutes. So I'm gonna keep this battery charged up so I can show you the rest of my journey. So yeah, I'll see you in about 20 minutes. So while we're on our way back down the line, I thought I'd just give a bit of history on the line and the surrounding area. The Rumoi Line opened in 1910 and supported the local community, which mostly relied on fishing and briefly coal mining. However, both the area's economy and population gradually decreased, and by the end, the section between Mashike and Numoi only carried an average of 39 users per day. In 2015, it was decided to close this part of the line the next year, but the remainder of the line was still up for discussion. JR Hokkaido made it clear the line was in deficit, and to carry on the local governments would need to bear up to 900 million yen a year, with most of that coming from Rumoi City. With that though, Rumoi City withdrew support from its section of the line, and a few years later it was acknowledged that the remaining section of the line also wasn't feasible to run, leading up to the present day and its imminent closure. Alright, so I've gotten off the bus at a town a little bit further down or up the line, depending how you see it, a little town called Chippubetsu. Although I call it small, but it seems a lot more substantial than Numata. But the reason why we've gotten off here is because over this way, where you can see that tower, there is an onsen. So so this is just for me. Obviously, I can't show you the inside of the onsen, but I'm gonna just go and relax before the next train comes to Chippubetsu Station, which I think is around over there or something. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to the onsen. I think there's a few interesting things I can show you. So let's take a look. Yeah, that red sign, Chippu and Yu. I think it's a little kind of pun because Oyu means like hot water, and then obviously Yu means you. So it's like, oh, it's the hot water and you. So you can see up there, there's a little kind of entranceway to the town, a little bell-esque thing. So that's cute. I can't recall there's anything special to do with bells in this town. And you see that brick building over there? That is some sort of culture museum of some sort, which I think it's still open. I'm not going to go in there just yet. I'm thinking if I have time after the onsen, which is that way, I'd like to visit. But one thing I do want to do before the onsen is climb this little tower, if we can. Obviously, I don't know if it's open or not. And it looks like it's going to be a good few climbs. So by the end, I might regret this. Let's find out. All right, it looks like it is open. So better prepare myself for a good few steps. Obviously, nothing to do with you guys. Ring the bell and find happiness. I'd sure love a bit of happiness. Let's go. This is just the warm-up for the onsen, so I deserve it. Jesus Christ. Ah, here we are. And we're on the top of the tower. So let me just get my breath. Hi. そう、暑いね。なんか数日前は20度ぐらいでした。数日前、なんか20月のにね、そう。ここと全く違いますね。そう、私はルモイ線見に来てて、せっかくここにいるから温泉に行こうかなと。世界が明るい感じでいい。そうか。ありがとうございます。はい、だ。I was just chatting to the bloke who was here. He's a local of Hokkaido, but not this area. And we were just chatting about things. He said he lives in a coal mining town of Formula 1. And I said, oh, I do too. And we kind of chatted about all that, about how people used to move between Kyushu and here to find work when the coal mines were dying. But yeah, the onsen is, can I get the angle? It was over there. But before then, we've got a bell. So if you ring the bell, your dreams will come true, whatever. So it's the end of this, so New Year's wishes. I want to try the N1 exam in JLPT. I want to reach 10k subscribers. That'd be lovely. And those are the only two things on my mind right now. But anyways, let's ring it. Gourmet. That was very loud. Okay, let's go down to the onsen. So yeah, I popped into the onsen and it was very nice. Obviously, I couldn't record inside, but from the website, this is what it kind of looked like. The highlight for sure, though, was definitely the rotenburo, or outdoor bath, and especially kind of chilling in the hot waters while the cold snow fell on you. It was a really awesome experience. I obviously never experienced it in Kyushu because it just doesn't snow there anymore. So yeah, that was honestly really nice and relaxing. Right, that was very nice, but whether I like it or not, I have to venture back out into the wilds. Now, I wanted to have lunch there, but Japan does this thing often where they just close between 2 and 4 or whatever, right when I wanted to have lunch. So unfortunately that won't do. So I'm gonna have to go to a local Seiko Mart. Actually, the first time I've ever been there. It's kind of Hokkaido's exclusive konbini chain, and they usually operate in the areas where no other konbini do. Because I don't know, they just do something special, I guess. So I'm gonna quickly pop there, get a few things maybe, and then we're gonna wait at Chippubetsu Station for our train. Alright, and here we are at Chippubetsu Station. Now let me be careful so I don't slip over as I approach it, but yes, you can see there's banners all around it saying, thank you, Rumoi Honsen, thank you for your service, all that stuff. Now, I'm gonna go in, hope that, wait, what's this? Closed. Oh, I guess you need to use a side door or something. But anyways, yeah, I hope there's some seats I can sit down and eat my food in, because that would be much appreciated. Okay, I have to go and buy this slightly weird ghetto looking way, but this is fine actually. It gives us the chance to take a look at the station platform. And this is it, just a single one platform train. I wonder if it had more platforms in the past, but well, right now it's not. And then here we have the sign Chippubetsu, a sign that'll soon be probably taken down. But yeah, let's take one last look at the tracks before I go inside and eat. And I believe there will be a train coming soon, but I might miss it because I'm eating, which would be slightly funny. But I mean, we've seen the train already, it's fine, right? And we'll see it when it comes along. Oh, look at all this scenery though, just blanketed in snow. Obviously, I'm very hungry, I'm gonna go eat. I'll be right back. Alright, so a train from this side going to Numata, which is the terminus station over there, is supposed to come in a few minutes, in 1 or 2 minutes. So let us say hi and let it pass before I then have to wait another around 30 minutes. Actually, I just figured out if I just ride the train now, it'll come back anyway, so I might as well just hop onto the train as I come here. Oh, there it comes. See, there's no like announcement speakers here, so you just need to know to come out and not miss it. But here you go. It's coming out through the night. Again, covered in snow. There we are. Alrighty, let's get on. Oh, I need to go into the front. Oh no. Oh, so it's actually stopping at one station which only gets like 2 trains a day because I guess no one uses it, so we can actually get a good look at it. Alright, and we're back at Numata Station. I think that's where I'm going to end the video because all I'm going to do now is go back on the same line and go to Asahikawa. I'll show Asahikawa in video I'll record tomorrow, but yeah, for now, that's where I'll end the video on. The line which you'll probably 99% never ride, never be able to ride. Certainly after March 31st. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, stay safe and have a good one.
ご乗車ありがとうございます。深川です。